morning everybody, and how are you? Happy Valentine's Day to all you lovely loved up ones. I hope you're going to have a lovely day and get treated to some nice flowers. Well, my name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch. And at The Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements. I do wreaths, swags, sympathy arrangements, and I do things for the home, the garden and much more. So welcome everybody. I'd just like to say and thank you for the wonderful messages that I received last night, and thank you Teresa for your really heartwarming message as well. That really did touch me. I'm glad that you've learned a lot from my videos and your wreaths are looking much better. Keep up the good work, Teresa. Right, I've got a customer order that I'm going to do today, and the customer requires a wreath, a 12-inch wreath. She wants to do this for her mum. Her mum likes purples and whites, so she asked me about the flower choices and things like that when she came in. She had a look at the purples and she also said that she would like one foliage, and that is the weeping willow, guys. So I have got the weeping willow in. I've got a lot of it. I've had it for a while. I don't use it a lot, but this lady specifically asked for weeping willow. She also said, hence the reason I shown you the other day, the anemones. She wants 4 purple anemones placed in, 2 either side. So we've got 4 out. She also spotted the little mini roses and said I could place those in and around the arrangement as well, to also give off some more purple. And she also spotted, she says if I don't think they look right, leave them out, but she spotted the Real Touch calla lilies with the purple in them, and they really do feel real. So we've got those as well. She also said she quite likes these and she would like me maybe to just put in a few of those also if I could. And for the white, she wanted something dainty and small, and she chose these. Aren't they beautiful? So that is all we're going to do. I've got nothing in my bucket, guys, because this is a customer order and this is a request. So that is all that I have in my with my elements. She did ask for a bow, so I got out ribbon and shown her. She loves the hessian and she'd like purple and white with us doing purple and white. So we chose the bow and I've already pre-made it, and this is what we have done. I did it while she was here and she loved it, and I've left some of the tail ends this time at the top just to give that extra little bit. Now the purple and the hessian at the back are 5-inch and I have 4 loops of those. The white, I've got 3 loops of those at 4-inch, and the hessian coming to the front, I have got another 3 loops of those at 4-inch, and the purple again I also have at 4-inch. So that is what the lady has chosen. So I asked the lady the type of design that she would like, and she would like it all around the top, nothing at the bottom, the bow in the center, the weeping willow coming out from either side, and then a few flowers mixed in with the weeping willow. That's it, guys. So I hope that this is going to inspire you to do something different and use weeping willow. So I'm going to fix the bow just slightly a little bit further on, but I am going to keep testing it and making sure that we do not go past or where the bow is, because I want the bow to slightly come out a little bit. I don't want it to be sunk within the arrangement. So we're going to start with our weeping willow, guys. Again, I haven't used this for a while. I bought masses of it. I've cut a few down to start me off with. Quite a few I did, so I could get prepared. Let's find all the ones that I cut down. I cut down quite a few. There's one. So I leave those fresh stems there, and we'll work on these. Now what I'm going to do is bring some in like that, and I'm going to place quite a few. I'm not just having the odd one here and there. It's going to be quite a lot of the weeping willow. So I just want to see where I'd like to place my bow, and I think it's going to be where this hook is, but I just don't want to go past. And I've got some longer tail ends and some shorter. So we're going around here. So let me just place the first one in. So that's there, and then I'm going to place in, it's usually a fist, well, just slightly bigger than your fist. I have two different types of grapevine. She chose this one. Right, there we have it. So now that is where we are going to go. Again, I've cut these down and prepared them, and I want to make it quite bushy. So what I do on one side, I'm going to do on the other. Oh, let me just cut that twig off. I keep seeing twigs. And I'm going to place them on top of each other as well. And I'm going to bring some slightly around the back. Let me just take that plastic off. So if we bring some around the back, because I want to cover the back as well. We may get disturbed, guys. I've got a delivery, one of my 4 deliveries. All they said was between 11 o'clock in the morning and 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So who knows? I hope you're all having fun for Valentine's Day. Are you going, is your loved one treating you to a nice romantic meal, or are you having a quiet evening in together? I'm having a quiet evening. oldest son's going to his girlfriend's. Just taking this plastic off at the bottom. Oh, I nearly put it in the glue pan. I'm going to bring some slightly longer as well, a bit further down. Looks like hair. Oh, I've cut my nails so I can't peel the plastic off very well. So it's really, really bushy. She did say that her mum likes things that hang. And she was trying to think of greenery. She doesn't want the typical vine. So she went for the weeping willow. I've just caught that one and it came off, so I'm going to glue it back on. I've got to go with my son tomorrow. He's got his operation. Again, you can manipulate these to bring them slightly up, just to fluff them up, because they are, the main stem of them is wired, so I don't want them to look flat. I want to give them the movement by just bending the main stem, so it basically fluffs it up. I did have another one that came off. Oh, there it is. Got two. So let's place that one back on. Wipe any excess glue off. I can't get this plastic off. Going to bring some under here as well. Right, I saw another one. There it is. So I thought I'd do another customer order for you. in between here. Again, I will fluff up. I'm missing one on that one. Is there any loose? No. So I'll take one off that one. No, I won't. I'll leave it as is and just cut the prong. And I'm going in between as well, so I can, you know, fill it up a little bit. So as you notice, I'm going from side to side. Let me just have a look. Where I'm going to need some more. I'm sure I had another stem that I was chopping on. No. Oh, so let's see. I'm going to take one right up at the top, and then I'm going to take another one up at the top, so we've got something behind the bow. I don't want to leave it bare. So I'm going to go, I can get it in. Yeah. I'm going to see if I can just cut number two. Bring another two up at the back, so it's nice and full. Bring the main stem up. Right, I can see I'm missing one. Right on the centre there. So let's place one on. Wipe any excess glue off. It just looks like fluffy hair, guys. Looks like my hair in the morning when when I wake up. Again, I'm bending the main stems just to lift it, to give that fullness. Just by bending them upwards. And some of these at the bottom. Again, I'm bending those upwards as well. Let's have a look at this side, see these may need doing. I'm not bending them too much, just so they're lifting up and they're not flat to the wreath. So let's have a look. There we have it. And I'm not going to cut this because it's slightly longer than that one. I'm not cutting it because that's how it falls on the wreath, and that's how I'm going to keep it. Right. So let's see, now I've got the foliage in. And you'll see the change within the colour with the ribbon added. Look at that. Doesn't that look pretty? So I've got a cable tie on, and I'm going to go through. I hope this works today. I tried it the other day. I'm just going to take it down, guys, so I can see. This is one of my tight wreaths. And just pull it a little bit. Just going to grab my pliers so I can grab hold of it, because again I haven't got no fingernails. There we go. Sit it in the position that I want. And I've gone through the centre of the grapevine. Cut that cable tie off. Let's just fluff our bow. If you want, you can always, you know, just turn and have just a few ringlets on. The hessian hasn't got any wire in, so if you just wish to just create a few little ringlets. Like that. I may just cut that one a little bit. that lighter? And then I just get a normal cigarette lighter with the hessian, and I just burn the edges just to stop it from fraying. So that is our bow. Mainly just doing, you know, again throughout. So doesn't that look pretty with the bow? It always sets it off, I think, as soon as you add the bow. So again, the lady wanted 4 anemones, so I'm going to place one there and one up there on either side. So let's take the tags off. I've got some more anemones coming. I ordered them this morning. Yellows, reds, blues. I can't remember what else. I've been trying to get Lysianthus or Eustoma, whichever you know it by. I know it in both names for when I did fresh, you know, real flowers. Oh, it's so expensive. It's really expensive, guys. Before I do that though, let's have a look. I might place one there. One there. And then one there. Let me just look at that from the front. Oh, I've nearly dropped it. So one on there next to the bow either side. Just pop it through somewhere just so it sits. One what looks like it's leaning over. Oh, it's not staying. Oh, I do have trouble when I'm trying to place things. Do I bring one down here or not? Yeah, and then I'm going to have 2 at the top, 1 in the centre, and then I'm going to bring one down at the bottom. So I'm going to do that before I put my anemones in. So let's just move some of this willow . Like that. Go on this side. Bring that one up a little bit. Again, I will incorporate them into the willow. And then two right at the bottom. Just there. Just like that, so I don't need those. Let me just check with these. Oh, don't they look pretty? They would look nice, one either side at the top. Oh, I do like those. Let's check with the little roses. What a beautiful colour. And I know I've chopped some of these down, so I know they'll go on the outside, maybe the odd one on the inside, just for movement as well. Excuse me. So let me get the anemones in first. So place one just where the bow is at the bottom. Again, I will fluff the bow up. Just here where this purple loop is, I want to place the first head, and also on the same side. Once I place that there, underneath this little bud, I want to place that one. So let me just, do I need the foliage? Not on this place. Save that for oddments. So again, I'm going to place that there. I may need to cut it slightly shorter. Just there like that. If you're a new subscriber, I just run through this quickly. Where you've just seen me cut the anemone off, I save these because then if you get a flower, whether it be a rose or anything like that, and it's missing a stem, you can use things like this to place inside and have your stem. If that wasn't there, this bit here that I've cut, and it was just the head, you could place where the hole is there and glue it in, so then you end up with a long stem again. Or you could also use these for like picks if you're you know, placing things inside elements, like if you're doing Easter for Easter eggs, or you know, a little present for Christmas and it's made out of polystyrene or styrofoam. You could make an hole and then glue this in, and you could use then that as a pick. And that is what I do. I've got lots, all different sizes. I was going through them the other day because I found a flower without a stem. So I was going through it to pick the right one for that flower. I mean, you don't have to have the exact one and look for one what's, you know, like say like a rose one. You can look for a thinner one, what will, you know, just go in. That's what I was doing, looking for one what will go in to the flower. So I save all different thicknesses. So that's there. So I save all different thicknesses for different, you know, props, different thicknesses of stems what are missing. Now I want that one there, so I'm going to cut the stem just slightly longer, still saving that little bit. Let's just see, let me just turn it around. And I can cut it shorter, in fact. Take the leaves off. Yeah. I keep hearing car doors or van doors and I'm wondering whether it's the delivery. Let me just lift there. Side. If I feel I may need some more willow, weeping willow, I will grab a few bits more. Somebody's here, guys. One moment. I knew I heard a door. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it was my order. Right, let's carry on. So I've got our calla lilies. I think 2 either side there would be nice. Maybe 1. Let's have a look at these. She did say if I didn't think, I could just put 2 or maybe 3 along the top, but then that's it with those. These are rubber stems. So what I do for you new subscribers, with them being rubber, I clip around the rubber. You can feel the wire inside. Try not to cut the wire. Just go around all the way, clipping the rubber. Just do that last one. Then I twist. Oh, it's not working. Let me just clip that one. Twist. Oh, it's because it's got glue on the bottom. And pull the rubber off. Now you will see the main wire inside. So then I cut that to wherever, how long I want it, leaving about 2 inches so I can place it in the wreath. Because once the rubber gets hot, whether with it being with your glue gun or in your glue pan, it does have a tendency to start to melt. So I'm going to place one here. Making sure that the shape of it, in fact I might bring it here. Let's have a look. No, I want it shorter. Right, so let me cut the rubber a bit more. Like that. I want the trumpet shape, put the point on it, pointing down to the next flower. Same on the opposite. Like that. Let's just slightly bring that head in, just pointing in. I don't know whether to have one up. That. Yeah, I'm going to place one in the centre at the back, like that. So let me do the same with this. And if these wire inside these calla lilies are long enough, I save those as well. Right. That keeps coming out, so I'll just put a bit of glue in and quickly place it up there. Just want to have a look at that, guys. Yeah. So I don't want any more of those. I'm going to place in the white ones first. Like I say, I've cut quite a lot off. In between where you see these two anemones, I want to place one in there. And I'm adding these for the movement and also a little bit of different contrast. So again, what I do on one side, I will do on the opposite side. Like that. I'll bring one down here and then one up there. So 3 either side. Some have got more flowers on than the others. So I will place one just up here. And then I will bring one down here. Oh, I've just caught myself. Felt that. I felt myself stick to it. So I may have to bring just the odd willow back in. Bring that one forward a little bit. I think I might want one just as long like that on the other side. So let's see. Yeah. If you still feel it may be a little bit too long, then just snip it. To the next leaf. Like that. Doesn't that look pretty? I love it when customers come in and they've got their own idea of what they think, you know, what they may like. So I know for definite I'm going to place one in between the 2 anemones to create that triangle position. So it's just fluff fluff them up. Right, these haven't been used yet, so I'm going to just bend over in the inside just to allow the petals to slightly open, because they are like that, and I've just opened that one just to give it a bit more fullness. And I go inside the centre of all the petals, and you can feel then a plastic that's holding all the petals in. Now once you reach that plastic, just bend it outwards just to give a little bit more for the petals to open up. So then they become like that. Don't they look wonderful? So I'm going to go in between these two anemones, and I'm going to go place it nearer to the back so it's on the more on the outer side. So then you create your triangle position. And I'm going to do the same again. These are quite flat, so I want those more rounded. If I just come up here, I feel like I'm going away again. And I'm going inside this, right inside the centre, parting them all. And you feel the plastic at the bottom of the petals. Just bend it outwards slightly, so it feels like you're turning it over towards the stem. And then you have that instead of that. So a bit more rounded shape. Oh, my leaf's dropped off. Where's that come from? Where's the stem for that? Oh no, why am I placing it there? It's underneath. I'm looking for a little prong to stick it back on, and I've just realised that the leaves are at the bottom. Gosh guys, can't you tell I'm going daft? So again, just pressing them over. That's better. And I'm just going to do the same position, and I'm moving the willow to go further towards the back. And just slightly bringing it in. So again, you've got that triangular position. So do I place one in the centre at the back, or have one hanging down? Let's cut another one off. Right, let's just have a look. Again, the lady didn't want many flowers, but again, that's the customer's choice. No, I don't change the mind of the customer. Just placing these in again, guys. She just wants a simple effect. Now, do they look better there? Again, I'm maybe bringing some of the white in as well. Or does it look better with one? No, not coming from there. I think I'm going to put a little white flower in the centre of the bow. I may need some white flowers up above as well. It looks a bit bare behind the bow. No, just doesn't look right anymore. Right, again, I think a little white flower in the centre, or maybe two. So take that bottom one off. Oh, where's that one? What hasn't got hardly anything on? Let's use that one. I'm going to stick, even though I haven't fluffed my bow up, I'm going to stick those in the centre of the bow. And then I also think that we need, at the side of the calla lily, some white as well, either side, because it just looks a bit bare here. There's no movement up here, no wispiness to give it that movement. I could again add in, again, because I'm sticking to the customer's requirements, I could make this willow slightly shorter as well and bring some willow up. So we'll keep those out as well. So let's get these little flowers in. So I need to fluff up the bow to get it in position. There. So I'm just dipping these in the glue. Placing one there. And one at the side of it, like that. So let's get up here some of our white. And placing these again in between the calla lilies. Can't see. So let's just have a look. Right, for that purpose I can see there's a gap with no colour here. So I'm going to go around the edge with all the, well, I need only 2 more. So I'm going to place one there and one there. So you may see it here, there's nothing here of colour. It goes for white flowing in order there, but then here it stops. But there's nothing here, and then there's one there. So I need to keep that flowing, if you can see, flowing so to where it's joining up with the rest. So that's just got a halo. Isn't that pretty? I love white flowers because I think they're so pure. I love doing white flowers for newborn babies, with them being pure. Pure and innocent. Let's just see if that's also placed correctly. Now that seems to be sticking out a bit too much for me. That one don't seem to... I guess somewhat don't look like they've got hardly any on. I like them to be a bit full. So again, I want to do the same on the opposite side. Well, there's nothing there. Just fluffing up again the weeping willow, because while I've been placing things in, I've been pushing it back down. So that's what we have at the moment. So again, I was considering bringing the odd white inside. I wonder if I've got something slightly smaller, but similar. Oh my goodness, I've got that much. I think the other box that I've ordered's got about 60 elements in. That's on one box. And then I've got another 2 coming as well. Let me just have a look. Again, I want to keep to the customer's requirements, but when I can see maybe something else is needed. If you have a look, it's here. Just in between these 2 anemones, something is needed around here. And if I put another one of those in, it's going to be too much. There's too many then on them, and they're going to look clustered. But if I tend, you know, put another rose in, if I just place one there, that may look okay. Where's that other one I caught? I'll just place it, obviously I'm not, it'll be positioned better than that. Yeah, I think they look better. Yeah, we'll do that. It's awful when a customer asks you what they'd like, and you put something in that they haven't asked for. Then I don't like to do that. Then I'd rather then get on the telephone and then talk to the customer about, you know, some of the elements is needed slightly something else. I have a few ideas, and then I will talk to her and just, you know, talk through the other ideas that I have, and then if she agrees or he agrees, then I will place that other element in. But on this case, I can't, because I'm videoing on my Android, on my mobile phone or cell phone, so I can't ring her. So it's a case of I've got to use what she's requiring. So I think the only thing is then is use the roses. So then you're creating a diamond shape here. So that's the only other solution to the problem. So let's just open these up. Because I don't really like at all going behind the customer's back and placing something in that they haven't requested without, you know, their permission. So I'm going to go opposite that one, and I'm going to place that more like that. I'll maybe just, you know, move it around with the main stem once I can see it face on. The lady looked at the wreaths that I've got. She loves them, but she didn't for her mum. Her mum's doesn't like busy things, so she just wanted something, you know, slight basic, but with a nice colour that stands out. So let me just turn it towards me, guys, so I can see that the willow is fluffed up. It does catch on other things. head up a little bit. And that one as well. Better. Just fluff up our bow. And that is the customer's order. All done for her. Let's have a look from the front. That's quite nice with the weeping willow. I'm just a bit concerned about that weeping willow at the back here. It needs to come forward. It's better. And then this one. So I think, looking at that, that is quite pretty. And again, like yesterday, it's very minimalistic. There's not a lot of elements in there. You've got your little white daisies, your calla lilies, your anemone and roses. So that's 4 florals and 1 greenery foliage. So 6 elements in total, because you've got the little purple buds here. So 6 elements in total for the whole of the wreath. For her mum. I didn't really ask actually where her mum's placing it, but you know, that's the customer's choice. But nice rich purples stand out, they're noticed, and they look beautiful. So guys, if you've got any weeping willow and you've got a customer that wants a weeping willow design, you haven't got to do it like this, you know, but obviously with it being weeping willow, I tend to hang it from the top unless I want it from the bottom and it's just hanging down, or bring it from the sides and let it hang down here. So you could either do it there or from the centre here and bring it down hanging there. And I always think Hessian as well. It looks lovely because it's a neutral colour and it's, you know, it goes lovely with anything. And the beautiful rich anemones, which is the exact same colour as the purple ribbon. And then just the lighter shade of the roses, you know, where the lighter, because they are noticeable. I think the most noticeable floral obviously in here is the anemones, but that's your what I call your binding point. Basically binding point means your focal piece, where you're starting from, where placing your foliage and your floral from. So that is your binding point, and you work either side of your binding point. And then just put a little tail end in, and obviously the calla lilies as well. So, and again, I've left some of the wood, the grapevine at the bottom, which is the colour of the Hessian. And the lady liked that when I shown it to her. She didn't want it over busy. She just wanted to see a lot of willow, you know, weeping willow, and just hardly any floral, and just a few little white flowers. Well, her words were miniature white flowers. So and that's what we've done. and I hope she's going to like that. So if you've got something like this with some weeping willow, guys, give it a go, whether it be purples, or you could do it in, you know, whites and the weeping willow would look beautiful with a hessian ribbon in, you know, involved in the arrangement. If you've got pinks as well, that would look nice. Again, trying to think of all different reds, that would look beautiful in reds. Maybe blues as well, rich blue or baby blue, you know, baby yellow. You got your, or even greys, you know, you can get grey coloured magnolia, grey colour gerbras or geminis, well, anything really, you know, but any other colour, but whatever colour floral you choose, try to incorporate that in the colour of your bow, so then it becomes all flowing and it becomes one and it all blends together and it's balanced. So I quite like that. That'd look pretty hanging on somebody's door with these just hanging loose. Or again, if you haven't got weeping willow, use vine. You could have ivy, lots of ivy, or you could have well, let me think, eucalyptus, ruscus, even I've got palm vines, you could have those. Wisteria, now that's a nice one to do, having your wisteria hanging over the sides, that would be beautiful. You know, hanging vines where you have roses in them, that would also look pretty. I've got some of those and wisteria, or even just make it into spring colours, anything like that as well. So just try all different colours and what you know you find that you'd like to do, and that it, you know, make you pleasing to your eye, and give it a go, guys. It's absolutely a quick, easy thing to do by just having the one floral. Just place all those in and then add your 4 or 5 other elements of your flower and your bow. Done. So this is quite basic, but at the same time it's beautiful. So again, another one like yesterday where I'm showing you that you don't have to have a wreath that is full of lots and lots of elements, you know, floral, greenery. You know, you don't have to. I mean, I usually minimum is 3 for me, but this lady required 1, and I go by the customer's request, so I gave her 1, and it still looks pretty with just the 1 foliage. So again, but then again, 1 is an odd number, isn't it? So I forgot that until now. So again, guys, give it a go and leave the bottom of it bare as well, so you can see the bits hanging from either side. If you're doing it at the top, if you're placing your bow down at the bottom and having things hanging here, or 2 bows either side here, and have your you know, vines or your weeping willow hanging either side, leave the top bare so you can see that woody effect where it blends in and gives it that extra little touch. So thank you for joining me, guys. Tomorrow I'm going to get a video done, even though my son's going to hospital. He's not going till, we're not leaving till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to get one done in the morning. So and then I've got the rest of the day. It's a quiet day as well tomorrow. I may not even be able to make that either. So depending on what time we get back. So again, have a wonderful day. Please subscribe, share and like, guys. Press the subscribe button and then you can see all of my videos, and you can have fun watching some of them with my cat messing about, and bits of laughter from myself and a few little funny bits. So I enjoy, you know, what we're doing. You know, even though I am professional at what I do, I still like to have a bit of fun when I'm working. So again, please subscribe, share and like, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you all for your super messages. Take care. I love you all. God bless. And I'll see you tomorrow. And I will do a close-up. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye. Right, let's see if I can get it off, guys. Oh, did you see how smooth that were? Oh, I always seem to get my cable tied up with my wire. There's a beautiful, vibrant purple bow with the white bow and the hessian. So I've only used 3. And what I did a purple, a hessian to start with at the back, then purple, then white, and then I did a hessian again, and then just purple. I didn't want another white because the white was fine. I didn't want it standing out too much. So these are your beautiful, look at those anemones. Look at the colour of those. And then your weeping willow, again as it comes down. And with your little daisies on the outer side. Your real touch calla lilies with the tint of purple. And then your lighter shade or tone of your mini roses. And that, guys, apart, oh, and just these hidden away in between the weeping willow. And that is it, guys. Not much to show today, but minimalistic as the customer required and still beautiful. So again, give it a go, guys, or give, you know, different colors or, you know, different greenery. Have a wonderful day. Take care. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.